Hello there, greetings. Good evening. Oops, I don't think I hear me. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us on a Wednesday night. That's what tonight is. All right, yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to go for this. How long this is going to go. The subject is astral travel. I have an email about astral travel, going into a little bit more details. I connect to most likely it'll be a conscious channeling of that. Let's see what comes through. I don't have enough energy for the others. Have had enough. Let's ask okay, Google. What is your volume? Explain astral travel.
My apologies. I don't understand.
Okay, Google. Raise volume to 6. Okay, Google. What is astral travel?
According to Wikipedia, astral projection is a term used in esotericism to describe the willful out-of-body experience, a supposed form of telepathy that assumes the existence of a solar consciousness called an astral body that is separate from the physical body and capable of traveling outside of it throughout the universe.
Okay, hopefully you got all that. Good job, Google. Yeah, go back to stalking. Good job. Keep on stalking. Thank you. And also leave it for open, see what comes through. It's about 10:30, something around those. I also want to go into a little bit on. I had a friend of mine connected to Eric. I don't want to make this an Eric channel, but just to put it out there, I'm not going to title it anything. But of basically what came through a friend of mine, or through Peter. No, screw it. I'll just say his name. Anyway, basically, Eric said it was correct what we are picking up on. The situation, boss, what's going on. There's 2 Erics. There's one in lower astral that's connected to the suicide. And that's what some channelers might be connected to. If you see something negative like a smell or these, pranking people, that is the lower astral. Not to say that the messages are all wrong. I wouldn't say that. It's just you're connecting. I wouldn't say that. Some things maybe not always 100%, but anyway, for the most part, it's fine. It's kind of wavy. I have that fan. Hopefully that's maybe that's worse. But anyway, and also. And there's a higher version of Eric, that is connected to, but is also just wanted. I forgot what he said exactly. Just wanted people to realize what you're connected to. When you're connected to Eric, connected to the right one. Basically, there's a higher version and there's a lower version, and some aren't always really aware what they're connecting to. Some of it does have a little bit of a kind of a negative vibe. At least I would say around the pranking stuff, at least. That's not fully him, but either way. I mean, it's part of him, of course. But, for channelers that are connected to him, I don't want to say like I'm bashing channelers that are connecting to him. I'm just saying, know what you're connecting to, basically. But it's all a learning process. We don't know exactly what's going on here, so. As for someone put that out there. So as for let's see. Also, okay, in the news, as I'm getting right now, of what's going. My fan again. Sorry, you're being kind of overly fan. It's anyway. As for what's going on with Trump and Russia, it is bringing a lot of concerns to a lot of people at this time. It is a lot of hot air. They're trying to build scandals to kick him out. I don't think it's going to be a success. They're going to be successful. They're trying to wrap a rope around us throat, basically. And they're trying to also change timelines, where those events that they said that did not happen, they're trying to bring in timelines where they did happen. That's where you get into, that's where not many people are ready for that. But anyway, that's what's going on. It does happen. As for moving timelines in, they can do that. You'd be surprised. They'll find a way. I don't think they're going to be successful with it, but they are certainly trying. They're trying everything they can to lower his vibration. Basically, if he sticks it out, I believe there'll be a lot of positive coming in. But anybody that's paying attention to the news or anything like that and feeling kind of just this thing will not end. There are negative scenarios that can happen with this, but I believe it's being taken care of, but it is a serious situation. It might get worse. It seems like it will, but not where he'll get kicked out. I'm not seeing that, at least not right now. I'm seeing they'll just resolve it somehow. It's going to take a while. They're going through his sock drawer or skeleton drawer, whatever you want to call it. They're trying to get him anything they can. It's just, anyway. What was it? It was Vice President Pence, something like that. Pence. Pence is a little bit more easier to control. Trump isn't, from what I'm gathering. So, he's controlled, but there's still work to be done here. That is to, take us into another era of something a lot different what we're going through right now. Let's put it that way. I don't want to say positive because some people are like throwing knives at me on that one. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. Well, that's what they want to put out there. Galactic Federation Light. The consciousness of humanity. Also, many do wish for a more peaceful world. It's hard to do that with scandals coming out like this, but those the lower vibrations that are bringing much cost to it, of course. They want to own us. And they pretty much do. Before we go into any of that, because I was just about to jump into more astral. And this will be channeling somebody. If I channel my higher self, everybody's going to go insane. Oh, whoops. God, man, come on, Google. Internet, please. Yeah, it's hard to do channel requests. I don't really do that much of that anymore. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, whoops. What's that? I'm tired. Yeah, channel request is for private sessions, such as here. Or you can do for channel requests or anything like that. It was for for personal channeling, personal connections. That's why we have private sessions here. You can get his sessions for 30 minutes, 60, 90 minutes. Also, there's other ways of booking a session. There's also gift cards also. And also there is, you can submit a question here also, like for a channel request. It's a place to do it. That way it's not public, and it's a little bit more, more closure with it. It's a more intimate connection there. Also, we have alternative payment methods because sometimes these little sections here don't always work. And also, you can join the webinar. And yes, there's issues with it when you sign up. I've asked the support to fix this, but so far, no luck. When you sign up and you go through you pay and then you can't get anywhere, I have to go in the back end and fix it. So you can see the control, the links and everything. Who knows what's going on? I am doing what I can. You can always contact me also. I think it's here. Maybe it was the other page. If there's an issue, you can contact. I don't have it on here, but yeah, just contact me here and put the subject matter, what's going on, and I'll get back to you. It's also Spirit Social. This is my. The links are down below. These are my services: submit a question, past life regression healing, message from Yeshua, channeling consulting, 5-minute healing. It's also spiritual connections with one question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul painting from Stephanie, and angelic reiki from Miguel. So this is how you keep the show going on, keep things rolling. This is keep everything free videos. I don't, have advertisements on Google, through the Google AdSense, whatever you call it. And anyway, I don't make anything on that. But anyway, it's all good. So, yeah, this is about helping others, of course. And, of course, there are funding areas you can help to keep things going. But the idea is to keep this channel and its archive for a long longevity when people are ready to connect. In the future, I'm not sure about tonight, maybe Saturday, depending on my energy, maybe Friday. I'll connect to a couple more animal beings, maybe. We'll see who comes through. But as for astral traveling, of course, my astral is completely shut off. I asked before I go to bed, okay, can I remember something? I remember nothing. So anyway, basically with astral, you're just your spiritual self is, you leave your body, or I believe you're in astral during the day also, you're just not aware of it, what's going on, but you fully leave your body in your astral state. Of course, you still stay connected, and you go and you do your work, whatever it might be. It might be for pleasure. It might be for work. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. There's also several versions of you. Also, several versions of Earth. If there's billions of Earth, we're not going into the billions of Earth right now. Also, there are different versions of Earth where there are no politicians. That's one we all should be shipping off to right now. Because the politicians are like our gatekeepers, our owners. If you want to know who runs our planet, there you go. I mean, yeah, they're elected, but they also plug into the matrix to keep you under control. So it's like maybe they were innocent in the beginning. That innocence only lasts so long. They're no longer innocent, and they are plugging into you, basically keeping you under wraps. They're not fully aware of what's going on from what I'm seeing. Some of them are, most of them are not. They're to, we're the animals in the cage, and they're the ones, feeding us and watching out for us, basically. Eventually that will be realized. So, message to the future. Thank you for noticing us now. We've been telling you this for a while, but that's okay. Whenever the time is right for you to let go of the third density environment, and of course the fourth density aliens are here, just cannot be seen. Because many would be terrified. There are probably fuzzy little aliens around where you can connect to, like little teddy bear aliens or little bunny aliens. That way you're not, make it easier for first contact to just be a bunch of bunnies. I think people will be happy. A bunch of little bunny aliens. I think people will be happy with that. Or you can have like little aliens like you see in the bunny aliens like you see in Alice in Wonderland, like the kind of humanoid bunny. Yeah, I bet people will be. It might be all right. Probably scare the hell out of a lot of people. It's too bad. Well, it's better than a big reptilian. It's 8-foot reptilian or a bunch of grays looking at you like in wonderment. Say, wow, so we finally get to see you guys in person. Now we're scaring you all away. So anyway, but yeah, your astral travels. Let's see if I get anything for astral. It's basically you're fulfilling your duties here. You come into this life connected to this world. We are doing many agreements across this world and the universe. You are setting the stage for future lifetimes, but you're also making friends with the universe. You're working through the universe to the levels to bring in a more positive environment. But not all are doing that, but most of you are. You're also keeping this earth alive. With your activities, you are removing negativities, you are rejuvenating this planet. And this earth looks very different in astral. Here's another version of you. Yes, you see the human you, but in astral, you look very different. We'll just leave it at that. Let you connect to that. But just from your astral aspect, looking at you, it's a whole different ballgame. Some of you look like gray, some of you look like felines, Palladian, etc. But there's much more. But on this contract, it's also to preserve experiences, but also to expand the human race. So you are here, but you are everywhere. You're, yes, building future lives, future relationships. Relationships you have now in astral will become humanoid relationships, possibly not always the case. But most likely you are here on this planet as a humanoid. Most likely you will have future, most likely, lifetimes as a humanoid. And your astral travels is building those lives right now. Now, that's not always the case for everyone. Some are actually building, they're working on the other sides. They much rather be in spirit and do their work there. But many of you are building on, you're also building future Earths, of course. Many of you already know when first contact's coming. It's just you forget because it's not part of your learning experience here. It's not needed. It's okay to connect to it. That's fine. And bringing messages about it and give you hints about it. But it does not truly matter when it is. First contact, you could say, is happening right now. Is when the human awakens the eye. The eyes open up and see. That is first contact. That is you contacting yourself. When most of humanity connects to themselves, that is very powerful. That is very powerful. So, alien first contact, that's great and everything. But human contact with human is more powerful than any alien can bring to you. Because you're activating yourself. You're putting everything in to activate back into the words here. Either way, the energies, what is right for you to fully transfer yourself into more of a fourth density ability being. I'm not sure who I'm connecting to right now. A great amount of everything. I felt like Bat Collective actually is coming through. It's the Bat Collective. Yes, you're transitioning from third density to fourth. You're also learning more about yourselves. Soon, some of you, if you have not had it, you will see yourself moving very quickly. That is your fourth density self. That you are, if you see the world moving fast, all of a sudden you have just moved into fourth density. Also, it slows back down, but that most likely will not happen very often. But there will be times when you feel the fourth density energy because you are opening a gateway for others to experience it. You can say you are a gatekeeper, but there's no gatekeeping, but call yourself whatever you want. What matters most now is the human experience, the humans finding themselves. Right now they found negativity. They are born into negativity. They live negativity. Negativity is everything a part of their existence. That will change. For right now, that is part of their experience. They are fine with it. As you can see, they are fine with it. The Archons have done this world well, haven't they? Only because they have made themselves attractive to humanity. There are Anunnaki, Gray, the Archon is the strongest presence on this planet. As for changing, as flipping the planet from light to dark, but also there are also many positive Archons, even if they are difficult to deal with, can take you from dark, bring you into light. And many are actually assisting because they like to see where that will happen. They like to see what will happen with all this. Not all of them agree with it. Many are just testing you constantly. Yes, it does feel like it is. Some Archons do like insectoids, but mechanical insectoids, just to feed off your vibrations, to scare you back into a third density negative state. But it's also for you to unwrap yourself to more of a positive vibrations where nature is there welcoming with open arms. Say, hello, human. We finally get to meet. And if you've been here for many, many millennia, many lifetimes, and have forgotten so much about nature. Because nature is what's keeping this planet alive, as you can see, but you also are a part of it. You are assisting each other, also receiving many messages from nature, not always real. And astral, many of you go to thank nature, of course, but even to be a part of nature. As for being a part of the tree collective, you become part of Agartha. Many have actually many times in their astral states where they are part of Agartha, as for rejuvenating the earth. Right now, yes, there's many lower vibrations at this time trying to take humans away from their planet. They're trying to also make humans feel like they are unworthy and no power. As you can see, that is done by design to trick humanity into thinking you're lower vibrations, you're just nothing, just a bunch of humans that drive cars and work all day. Just like like the ant collective. Ants have done this in their incarnations also. Say, you are only workers, that's all you have, no power. And they taught this into their collective for many lifetimes until they can beat the spirit out of the being so they can be under control. The ants you see on this timeline, on this world, other old versions of ants. Ants have much evolved. But you are seeing their ancestors, but they are bringing much assistance to this world. Of course, their vibration is much different here, also, of course. But also this whole thing about workers. You are those workers also, as you can see. Many have very difficulties finding in life, finding peace because you always have to work to survive. That is all done by design to keep you under wraps, an Archon design. And you can unravel this if you wish to do so, but many are finding it is very difficult to see on the other side. As for your astral commitments, there are many versions of you, thousands of versions of you. Some have white hair, some have blue hair, some have green hair, some are gray, some are zeta gray, some are reptilian, some are different beings, some are pigs, some are fish. It goes on and on and on. And some of those characteristics of pig and fish within your facial features. So I wonder why some look like certain beings. Yes, you are connected to that vibration. Obviously, if you look like a snake, in some ways, you're also part of the snake collective at this time, and you have an incarnation there going on at this time. And so on and so on. Some people look like a fish. You're part of the fish collective. A very fish collective, for the most part, are very positive. Also, they are like the bloodstream of the planets they are on. They keep the world going with vibration. They are all in one consciousness. But they all have their individual thoughts, of course. They are consciously connected. Because their job is to live, but also help evolve humanity in their own way. Some might see yourselves as a lobster being, as a crab being, as a alligator being also in your astral state. It's a part of you that you're still exploring. Some finish up lifetimes, mostly when you have an incarnation, when they're species, it is hard to let go. So many of you incarnate with them for a very long time, and some never want to let go, which is actually wonderful. It is, if you do not wish to incarnate within that species, another aspect of you normally steps in. So different, think of your other aspects also. Some are tall, some are short, some are female, some are male. As I said, different species also. Some are in religious groups, some are not. So many different Earth realities, and this one is seen as unique. When this Earth opens up, you will find, when it opens up to a fourth density vibration, many of you will look at other Earths when the time's right and assist that one to evolve into a fourth density state. Right now, you're assisting this one, but you are assisting others, yes, but then you become more aware of what's going on, and you also become alien of that Earth if you wish to do so. As for assisting it to go into fourth density, as for being channeled or whatever, connecting to the alien beings of that Earth. So after you finish this Earth, there are several others. I have to say this one will ever be fully finished, but as you, just to let you know, when it goes into a fourth density mindset, many of you will be assisting other Earths because you've been through it. You know what it feels like. So, and this incarnation is quite enough. Those of you that are aware and willing to do that, of course, you can do whatever you want. It's not something that you want to force anyone. But you are capable, able. You have free choice to do whatever you want. But many will most likely assist other Earths. Not necessarily need to reincarnate, but as an alien assistant, we see many of you assisting, or as a spiritual being, as an angel also. But as I say, not to say it's not happy now, but this aspect right now that you are living will most likely go assist others, other in Earth realities, to help them, to help all the Earth cycles. Not just seem to help all the Earth cycles. There's billions of them, but many of you do. We do see the cycle continue to make. Yes, there's many hardships here. The idea is to take this experience and go to other Earth reincarnation, other worlds, other Earths, to bring it more to a more positive vibration, to make it less heavy with negativity. Where pleasure makes more sense. On this world, pleasure is kind of, it's a mixed bag for pleasure. It's usually a negative vibration depending on what it is you call pleasure. There's much pleasure of happiness, but many pick on pleasure. When they get in a relationship they probably should have never gotten to begin with, and the pleasure turns into no pleasure at all. But it was for a couple of moments, but then things change. As you can see, as you have seen. There are other people's incarnations, but of course that's many tests that I need to experience. But many of you are leaving this Earth as your last incarnation. But we do see you continuing on in this Earth as an alien being, a spiritual being, when the time is right. But many are not willing to let go of this world until it's fully been healed, which will be some time, as you can see. And to add to that, many of you are assisting first contact, correct? Ascension, first contact with aliens, correct? But also, many of you will be in that group of the first contact group, mostly as aliens. So you're assisting humans to find the aliens, and you come back here as aliens to greet the humans that have finally awakened. I imagine some of you have reached this message before, but we're going to say it again in a different way. This will be some time in your planet. Most likely you already feel what's going on. You feel the vibrations. We feel that your presence here will be much more accepted as an alien than a human. We have to experience human to understand human. Understand what humans been through. Many of you come here with alien awareness. It's like, I have no idea why I chose this incarnation. But it's not just for understanding humans, it's also to help expand yourself. It has many details behind that will be explored when the time is right. Right now, you're a treasure chest, filling yourself up with treasures. You're just filling yourself up with treasures. That is you. That is your experiences. It is very difficult to find happiness on the world because of materialism that has been brought on this planet as a control grid. But also, it's hard to be you also by being judged by others. It's very difficult to be human here. Yes, there's many mindsets here to make life as difficult as possible to be a human being on this planet. That will change. It takes time. Basically, it's also just, yes, open mindedness, but also love for each other. And especially many are having difficulties, especially if you have a problem with your cable or your cell phone. You call up the people that they own it and you have anger with them, angry words, with ideas to learn from that anger and find peace and bring more positivity. So when you pick up that phone and call, it's like, yes, I'm having a problem with this. Can you please help me? Thank you very much. Instead of just like, what is going on here? Very angry. You understand. That will be understood. This is part of your ascension. This is part of clearing. When you have a problem, you find a solution, but with positivity instead of anger. Yes, some are going through many issues at this time. You just have to be who you are, though, and bring positivity within you with the issues that are going on to repair yourself. But if you must feel anguish. But remember, there is light to help you with that, to dissolve this anguish for you to continue on your timeline without negativity ruling you. Many are ruled by negativity, as you can see. They don't realize that they are put into their culture where it seems it's okay to be like this, not to say, but either way, it does not helping your environment at this time. Toxic energies by low vibrational entities. But at this time, you're relearning yourselves. You're recalculating, resetting yourselves. May you're feeling quite happy what they are seeing, that this is the true reality. True reality is of alien, angels, and a soul that has zero limits. That is you. You're unlimiting yourself. Some have limits for reasons because of your mission. But you are also healing those limits where you just like, I will make this work. But also, I definitely see the benefits of others learning from me. If you go into a fourth density mindset, many will have difficulties connecting to you. Many wish you go into a fourth density vibration. But realize there's a third density mentality here on this planet. It needs for humans to understand. Even with a third density vibration, it still don't understand you because of what you are bringing to them. And they're having difficulties connecting to their angels and their guides also. This has to do with the soul just not ready for it, but also if they wish to find it, they will. Through meditation, through also to service to oneself as for peace of mind. Peace. To know that you are unlimited beings. You can go and do whatever you want. Limitless possibilities. There is many boulders around you, yes, but you can take them down and remove them. So today will be a great day. This week will be a great week. Positive vibrations from coworkers. Positive vibrations from family members, especially during the holidays. We will, if there is a problem, we will work it out together. We will also see each other more clearly and bring more happiness to each other. Better you have difficulties with families. Family in general can be a toxic situation there. A time bomb, you can say. A time bomb of negativity. That can be changed. Right now, it's the mindset that has been brought to you at this time. That can be reversed. But your soul has to want to reverse it to heal. Many souls aren't ready to heal. They don't know how, or it's just rubbish. I'm going to continue to be negative for the rest of my life because I feel that is right. That is the human way because I've been programmed that way. My grandparents, great-grandparents, and on, programmed the same way. Why should I change? And which is fine. But also they're trying to change others back to their way of life, as you can see. Get back here. Get back to our world. What are you doing thinking more about yourself and being unlimited? What is that? I don't understand that. You can't do that. It's weird. Because I've been told it's weird. Because I don't understand anything here. If it's negative, it's good. Is that how humans think? It's basically, if it's a low vibration, it's good. As you see it, yes, if you have technology that breaks all the time, that is normal. That can change. Technology can change. Human vibration has to change first. Then your technology will evolve with you. You will have all of a sudden all this knowledge of how to make great technology. It will just come to you. How to feed each other, how to have a better lifestyle. It'll all just come to you. But at this low vibration, it's hard for anything to come to you. That must change. You will find a way out. Everyone's different. Negativity can only take you so far. It only has so much to offer here. Some are ending their cycle. Some are just beginning those negative cycles. But it's only so far where the soul is like, you know what? I think I'm tired of all of this. It's only so much negativity one can handle. It's like, how do I bring something new in? If instead of being sorry for myself, I'd be happy for myself. Happy for others. If somebody gets a promotion, I don't, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for my boss that he has a position he is where he can have a family. I'm happy for everybody. Also happy that we can all find peace and we can all find financial help, or without financial help, we'll still find what we need. This is how you evolve your society. It's all in the mind. And the mind must change its ways. The mind is just wicked, but also can be very kind. As you see on your planet, it is not all darkness. It is kindness there. But then darkness finds its way in. So many are, yes, called BS, bullshit. I hear you. That's okay. Think more of yourself. Unlimited being. Astral being. There are, yes, 10,000 of you, most likely versions of you. You will connect to it when the time is right. Yes, and there is at this time fear of AI as artificial intelligence. Well, if you come from a third density low vibration, it is quite understandable why you would be scared of the future. Not to say it will happen. Many will try to create it, but you can also create positivity. And many of you have connected to yourself, know exactly what's coming, and can change things for the better. You're working with those that aren't ready to awaken. But you're helping them awaken by you're sharing your positivity. They will find it when the time is right for them. Some of this some are already heard it before, but I feel like say it again. Yes, we are the Spider Collective. Much love, blessings. This is a short channeling from us. Take care. Goodwill to you all. All right. Fair enough. All right. That was great. Thank you. All right. Blessings, everyone. And have a great night.